Hey, what's up, guys? This is Techno producing 1001. Welcome to the show. We're gonna show you how to make great techno using obviously Ableton, because that's where great techno happens. Well, let's start, shall we? You first you need a good techno bass drum. Let's look at what we have here. Going to your best stolen pack of samples from the internet. Oh, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. All of them sound really good because they're all techno bass drum samples. That's very good. So I'm gonna pull that into my audio section. Look, you want a lot. You want a lot of them. So you want to put one, and you want to just kind of put a lot of them into this the timeline, one to one, back to back. Let's listen to this. Oh, that sounds really good. So you're gonna go ahead and delete that, and put in some other bass sounds. That's crazy. How is that even possible? We don't want claps. We just want. Oh, I see. What's happening? Okay. So you want to really just put a lot of them, because techno is all about that repetition, of rhythm, that rhythmic build of repetition. So, oh, that sounds really good. Okay, so in the next thing you want to do is find your 808 808 sounds, and this is an 808 sound. Ooh, that sounds really good. So again, this is techno. You want to repeat it as much as you can. So you really want to make sure you want to get in there and add these elements like that. I'm going to go ahead and select that, copy and paste. That's Apple B and Apple S, by the way. Copy and paste for those of you who don't know. And let's listen to this. Oof, that sounds really fresh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move forward and have some synth drum samples. Of course, you want to have some hi-hats. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, I'm going to take that and copy that and paste that a few times. Again, guys, don't be bashful. You really want to make a techno track. You got to be able to copy and paste stuff in the fastest way possible. Glitch is really important, so you want to click on a few of those, and when you're done, you want to click somewhere else. Great. Let's pick a clap, because we're making tech house. Tech house is a genre that bridges the gap between rock and roll and bebop. And a clap, as you know, Joe Coltrane said it many times. What's a jazz clap without tech house? So, oh, that sounds really good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that in, and let's take a listen. Ooh, wow. Okay. Well, that's a good beginning. Again, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna reply. I'm gonna just duplicate that. So your fourth audio track, as you can see here, you need a new name. We'll call it audio track arts. And your third audio here, you want to name it audio traffickers. Okay. So you want to start producing now. Your song is set. You're almost there. You want to go to your audio tracks and really look through your effects. Everything needs a compressor, so you're gonna drop that compressor in there. Make sure the ratio is really high, and then really low, and then really high again. And then that thresh is really important, because it's gonna tell you how many 16s that you have in your redux button that you're gonna put in here. Definitely reduce it by 15. Put some kaput in there, and erode it through a noisy gate. Noisy gate is something that you don't want to mess with too hard, because white noise makes you want to get your width to about 0.68, and you just glue compress it, but barely. Let's listen to this. That sounds hot. And then we're gonna take the auto filter and BP spread it all over. You're gonna follow it with some envelope, and let's listen now. That's great. And then you're gonna go into your master chain. That's when you wanna swirl the master. Again, don't be bashful. Be realistic. Make sure that your release is low, your frequency is right, and then you want to reduce the amount. Obviously, you don't want to go too high, and then shift that frequency through the frequency shifter. I'm gonna go ahead and multiply that a bunch of times, and let's listen. Wow, that sounds really experimental, y'all. Oh, that end part I want to tweak real quick. That little that needs a little bit more work, so I'm gonna rename this and put a corpus and a dynamic tube and an EQ at the same time. Now let's see what that sounds. Ooh, that sounds really hot. Okay, guys. Well, that was the first attempt at our techno track. I think it sounds pretty good. Let's take a quick listen, and let's see. That's right. That's it. Well, I hope you learned something. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get this going.